Sometimes it feels like the whole world is waiting for my next screw-up.
So why not just prove them wrong?
52 Reasons Week with Jessica Brody continues now on the Radio Disney Fan Club. Throughout the book, as she progresses into these 52 jobs, does she get any better at doing this, or does she always have this lackadaisical, I don't want to be here attitude?
She has that for the very beginning, and she even tries to bribe one of the bosses to let her out of the jobs, and it doesn't work. It backfires. But I will say that she does start to get better. I can't really say too much, but I will say there is a point where she realizes that everyone in her life is expecting her to fail, and the only way she can prove them wrong is to not fail. And so it's at that point where she starts to really realize that maybe she can be good at what she's doing. Maybe she can take the job seriously, and maybe she can prove her father wrong, that she's not just a big screw-up. So at that point, when she starts to realize that, is when she actually starts to take the jobs a little bit more seriously.
What is the process for casting characters for the book trailer itself? Because I've never done something like that before, but I think it's really fascinating.
The casting is really fun, actually. I usually use casting websites that will post like a casting notice. So the one I used two called LA Casting and Direct Cast, I think it's called. So basically, you put up a whole description of the book, and then people submit their headshots to have a chance to audition, and then you go through all the headshots, and you pick the ones that you want to bring into audition, and they come in and you send them like a scene from the trailer, and they prepare it, and they come in and they audition for you. It's amazing the response we get. Like for Lexington, I think I got over 500 headshots submitted. I probably auditioned about 50 girls to find the one. In the waiting room, I had gone out to get another actress to come in to audition. I saw this girl and I was like, oh, that's her. I just know that's her. And so when she walked in the room and she did the lines, I was like, perfect. So it's happened with me for every trailer. I've known who was going to be the girl when she walked in the room.
That's awesome. It was intuitive. You just knew.
Yeah, you did. They just kind of embodied the character, and you just there's a really, really good community of actors in LA, and every young actress that has come in to audition for me has been amazing. So I've seen nothing but talent. Like the only bummer about auditioning is that you can't hire everyone.
I know, you have to let people down.
It's really sad because you do have to turn down a lot of people, and it's very hard for people like me. I don't like turning people down.
Well, that's
I like
good.
giving people good news. So it is really tough, like knowing how many people are not going to get the part. But it's a numbers game. You have to see 50 people to find one that you like, or sometimes even more than 50 people to find the person that really fits the character exactly as you imagined it.
Exactly. And like when you imagine whoever you're going to cast as the person, do you I'm guessing, do you have a mental image of all the characters in your mind and what they look like when you write the book, and you hope to find actual actors that look similar, or does that have no effect on it at all?
Yeah, there's been times when an actor or an actress has come in and they don't look how I imagined them, but they look almost better than I imagined them, but they're still different looking. Or they'll do they'll read the lines and they'll be so perfect that I'll go, oh, you're the character. I don't care what you look, if you look like the person I imagined. Because I don't, especially with my main characters, I actually don't describe them physically in the books. It's this thing I do. I never describe what their hair color is, their eye color, because I want the reader to be able to put themselves in that girl's shoes.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think that's fantastic, because it opens your imagination, because there are some people like me who, when I read, I get absolutely lost in the book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want the reader to be able to picture whatever they want to picture, and I have a picture of what's in my mind, and it may be completely different from what you picture when you read it.
Yes, but when it translates over, you can have your definition in your mind, and then the reader can have theirs, and both of you connected so perfectly over writing that it just works out perfect in the end.
Yeah. Well, and then I have the trailer too, so the trailer will kind of put an image in people's mind already, but
exactly.
Not when they're reading it. There's really no descriptions.
Unless you're just picturing the person who is in the trailer the entire time, since that's
and you could.
You could, but if they aren't, but no to all Jessica fans. Let your imagination imagination carry you away. That's what she wants.
Being America's favorite heiress is a dirty job. But I guess someone's got to do it.
Join us tomorrow as we continue 52 Reasons Week with Jessica Brody on the Radio Disney Fan Club.